Hello and welcome to Scars of Disorder, episode 30.
You can't do that, man.
I can. I'm going to every time.
No.
Guys, wait, I think we can do that because, I mean, for the first time in Dustfire history, we're a campaign with fully Asian American cast. I mean,
Yes, you're so right.
It's
If
not about
not-
whether or not we can. It's about whether or not we should do that.
We should. We should do it.
we should
Okay,
because we
all right.
can, Nick.
Uh,
No, but I was thinking about like 30. Anytime we get to these like nice round numbers, it just feels
I
it's
love
just a
nice
milestone, right?
round number.
Okay, Justin.
okay, yeah. Yes, Daniel. 30 is a nice round number. We're gonna just ignore anything that Justin said.
You know, I think
Sorry.
no, it's like a nice milestone. You know, it feels good. It's like, oh, we're doing something, we're creating things together, and we've
Sure.
made it to a memorable point.
To
Right?
a
It feels
nice
good.
round number.
I swear to God, Justin. What's your guys' favorite birthday memory?
Oh my god, Danny. Here's one. Here, I'll open up immediately. I
Okay.
hate my birthday. I always have. I've said it
Oh,
before.
shit,
I've got issues. Okay.
You know what, Nick? You know what, Nick?
Had a bad
I'm gonna-
experience. No.
I asked this question
I haven't-
not
no.
not
It's going well.
with that in
It's going
mind.
well. Shh, it's turning around. It's turning around. Alyssa, friend of the podcast and constantly on our Discord. Her whole family pitched in and sent me a birthday sort of kit. I think that was like a year or two ago now. And it was very nice. It was because she heard that. She heard me say it at one point in like a Q&A or something. And she was like, and it was very nice. So that's my favorite birthday memory. Yeah, it's the inevitable. Some of it is the inevitable bit like bittersweet. Like,
Yeah.
my birthday is literally on Thanksgiving this year, and every 6 years it is on Thanksgiving. And there's like this like, it's not quite close enough to Christmas where like anybody's gonna be like, oh, this is your birthday and Christmas gift, but it's also on a holiday, so everyone's always busy. And then there's other things, but like this is kind of like not great timing is what I'll share here. So
It's weird. I feel like, so I was just thinking about this because it was just my older sister's birthday, and her birthday is on September 11th. And there's been some strange things with that, and it's also my
our
dad's
friend's
birthday.
wedding anniversary. That's all that comes to mind for me.
Yeah. And it's weird because I feel like this past year I've kind of stepped into that maybe somewhat of a headspace that maybe she enters into, because my birthday's on October 7th. And like now, like I'm like, oh God, like I remember my birthday, but now I also remember just other insane things, just like bad things that happened then. But I feel like it's almost easier to sit back into like a depressive mindset as we get older on our birthdays. You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite memory, maybe it's just because I'm conditioned to just think about the most recent thing that happened. But honestly, my last birthday with you and our friend Adrian, Nick, we just played card games at your house.
That was it. That was good.
That was so great. That was so fun.
I'm really glad.
Because also, I can barely play Evian with people. We just played Evian all day, and that was so fun.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it, buddy. Really glad I could contribute to that.
Yeah. Monroe, Justin?
I think it was my first grade birthday. I'm also not really into, like, I like my birthday, but I'm not really into birthday parties or the birthday
That's fair.
attention. You know, I do like quality time with people, and I like spending one-on-one time with people. I don't like it when people just say, "Oh, I'll take you out to eat." It seems like a little lazy to me to do that. I like to do something else, like, I don't know, anything else that we can spend quality time it doesn't involve putting other things in our mouth. You know what I mean? Because like, how can you talk to somebody if you're always eating? And it just kind of sucks when you get to go spend time with someone and then every year it's just a dinner or something. So first grade, I think that was around the time I started like noticing that like I don't like birthday parties, but it wasn't like so I guess obvious to me back then, but I just started feeling this. I remember feeling, I guess you can call it anxiety now about birthday parties, and how I was really anxious and kind of scared of what this would, everyone from school or, cousins and stuff like that coming over and things. I'm also an only child, so that probably has a lot to do with it because I'm usually alone a lot. And I always wanted a sibling, but my mom obviously was like, can't do that. And the second best thing would be a wolf, which my mom couldn't do either, but she did give me a Siberian Husky for my birthday.
That's pretty close.
And
Close, yeah. As close as you can
I
get.
just want to say I would not be surprised at all, Monroe, if I heard you had a pet wolf. I'm like that's facts.
Yeah, of course. Carry on.
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I named him Wolfie.
Nice. Oh, there you go.
And this dog ended up being like part of the family for like 14 years, and up until like I think it was my first year of college is when like the year we had to put him down. But that was like the best thing I think that anyone could have ever given me, because I spent every day with this dog. I told him all my secrets, even all the times where like I didn't enjoy what happened at school and I come home crying. I came to him, and I played hide and seek with that dog, because he was like my brother, my pet, my everything, that a child could need when you don't have a social circle at home and all your social circles are somewhere else. So yeah, that was the best. When I think of it.
Yeah, I feel that deeply.
That's pretty good.
I think I had a very similar experience just because my siblings were so much older. Like with my dog, just to be clear. But yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, my son was born 3 days after my birthday, so
This is like I lost my birthday.
no, like it's hard to top that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's close enough that it is the gift.
For sure. Yeah, it's hard to be like, yeah, that was the best birthday.
Yeah.
The day my son was
dude,
born.
I can't even imagine. That's oh wow.
So it's fun. I enjoy celebrating his birthday because it just reminds me of our closeness.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Wow. I was hoping that Sam would pop in when it got to random time. He's a little late. He's going to be joining us.
I'm going to now relay to you what Sam's favorite birthday.
Sam's favorite birthday is. All right.
Yes. And that is his 14th birthday.
Okay.
And that is specifically because everyone in where does Sam live? Can someone remind me, please?
I'm like, what is he gonna say? 14 years old, huh?
He lives in Southern California. I don't know where exactly, but
Yeah, somewhere. I'm not gonna dox Sam. Obviously, I'm not gonna say where he lives, but the town that he grew up in, the entire town celebrated the birth of Sam.
That's crazy.
And knowing that he would reach the heights that he would.
I think we should all take turns describing what we think Sam's best birthday was, and then he can tell.
That is his best birthday.
I thought you were gonna say something like the entire town went to a basketball game with him.
I was gonna say like, 14 years
there
old.
were an Olympic.
Yeah, he discovered basketball.
Yes. Monroe, yes, for sure. Yeah, he discovered basketball.
That's better.
The
That's
whole
better.
town
That's way better.
celebrating his 14th birthday is probably just this cool. So,
There was probably basketball played at the celebration. Come on.
yes.
And that's why he found out about that.
Just
I'm
thinking.
I'm gonna say his 20th birthday.
Oh.
Because he was having a absolutely just terrible day. It's like the one day in Southern California that it rains and he forgot an umbrella and a jacket.
Mm.
And he was just like, this is the worst birthday. And he bumped into on the sidewalk his now
A
wife.
basketball. Oh,
A basketball. And then he tripped on the basketball and landed into the arms of
of his now wife.
of his now wife.
Wow. Wait, that's beautiful.
Right, thank you. That's obviously that is why it's his best birthday ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his
Because-
greatest love, basketball, ended up leading to his
Greatest
everlasting
love.
His
Yes.
greatest love.
His new greatest
wife.
love.
His greatest love is
Wow.
his
That
love.
is profound. I'm going to start writing a book about that.
I'll add on to that
Sam.
that he also a dog came that looked like a wolf,
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
We'll
Yes,
just add our own-
100%.
we'll just
Yes.
add our own
and they
little part.
adopted him.
100%.
Wow. And
Sam, who
his-
famously owns a dog still.
Yes.
I'm laughing that we should all go back and add a wolf into all of our best birthday stories.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, Nick and a friend of ours and I were playing card games and a wolf showed up. And said, "You need a fourth?" I'm like, "Yeah."
There are two wolves inside of you.
That's a commander pod.
And one
Yeah.
and one came out and played Commander with us.
Yeah. We needed a fourth. That was really important, actually.
I love it. Well, Sam doesn't need a recap. You guys want to get into to Avatar Legends?
Do we have an ETA? Do we?
So Sam had said I shouldn't be more than 10 minutes late to stream, but he lied to us.
Okay.
I can't believe it. It's a
Believe it.
betrayal of the highest order.
We could do a little
We're approaching.
could do a-
on
we could
15
do it.
here.
Yeah, we could do a cheeky little quick little on stream call.
No.
Like not on stream. We're not going to record the call, but
No. Just leave him alone. We know
Yeah.
he's coming.
yeah.
I was
you
just
know,
I if he had said like, "Oh, I'm signing on now," then we should just vamp for a little bit. But if we don't know, then we should forge ahead.
I think it's unknown. He's in pre entering the stream limbo right now, I think. So let's play some Avatar Legends. Yeah. Maybe I'll read the recap really slowly. Yeah. All right. Let's
Just read at normal speed, please.
So, previously on Scars of Disorder, with the help of the Tuzan mayor, Mahe, and his younger brother, Raleigh, the Unspoken, Mei and Ling, along with Wei, were able to find a portion of the local mines that reached through the spirit world to touch the Singing Path, where Teto, after projecting himself into the ailing mind of Chek, was able to banish the envious spirit Dui Mang from Chek's mind. Now, our group has reunited. Still missing their earthbender, Aru, but with a new ally made in Wei. The camera cuts, and we see a scene of our young benders emerging from the mines of Tuzan, where they are greeted by Mayor Mahe's younger siblings, just ecstatic and eager to see if they maybe. I think Woe is just wondering if they survived in the first place, but after seeing that, he's like, "Whoa!" Woe says, "Whoa!" And we fade to a scene of our heroes traveling the road to Gaudu. We quickly shift up to a bird's eye view of the road as we zoom past the town of Gaudu and into the mountains to the east of the town. We fade into a new scene early in the morning, a few days after our young heroes had emerged from the mines, as we see them trek through the mountain road with their newfound traveling company atop the ostrich horse carriage that they borrowed from the Balu Spiral, Luke's Shearshoe, and Ray, the Panther Ray. Just want to make sure everyone's cleared all fatigue thanks to May's Yip Yip ability. What is everyone doing as we see them traveling early in the morning on this mountain road, this winding mountain road?
I think Ling's gotten pretty good at like driving the cart, but like also kind of sleeping.
Hmm.
Like kind of like dozing off, sitting up. It's kind of similar to like doing like a night's watch, like on the ship. Little bit more higher stakes, because like on a ship you can drift for like a while and it not be a problem. But for the most part, like kind of.
I mean, what's nice is if you're sleepy while driving a ostrich horse-drawn carriage, you can count on the ostrich horse as not being sleepy. So there you go.
It's fine.
There you go. And we have a Sam.
He hath arrived.
He hath arrived. Basically, Sam, we're just opening on the group in their traveling company on the mountain road within the mountains. And he's gone.
Wow, that was fast.
Wei is sitting next to Ling, just kind of watching her nod off, not doing anything about it. Hey, Wei, do you mind if I ask you a question? I'm Wei.
What?
Ling, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah. No, not at all. Sorry. What were you saying?
Is what we went through a couple days ago normal? Do you do that all the time?
Then I hope not. I'm mostly it's happened twice before then. Like with the spirit stuff in general.
Statistically, pretty high likelihood.
No, a lot of other things have attacked us other than spirits in general.
Gotcha, but I should be prepared for danger around you.
100%. Was that not made clear to you? We are being hunted by like some of the most dangerous people, and I guess also spirits, like in the world.
No, I just thought I was collecting the air sages and getting them back to my dad.
Oh no, they're in serious danger.
Oh,
and you
am
are
I in danger?
Yes, 100%. We all are, just by being near them, and you also are kind of an Earth Sage, so that's also.
Huh. Wait, is my dad in danger?
Yes. What? He's also an Earth Sage, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Was this not made? He didn't say anything about this.
Nope.
There are multiple groups hunting all of the Earth Sages to extinction. Nothing. Not even.
I didn't hear about that.
Maybe he just doesn't know. So you left wearing all of that garb, and your father was just like, "Yep, good job, son. Get out."
And I walked all the way to Gaudu.
Totally not a single issue, really.
Nope, not at all.
We literally have not walked a hundredth of that distance without having an issue.
Are you sure they're being hunted to extinction?
Yes. We've literally had to save them from death multiple times.
You sure it's not just those three?
Funk speaks up and he goes, perhaps we've been drawing most of the attention of those hunting the Earth Sages.
Oh, it's our fault now. Okay, we're victim blaming ourselves. Fantastic.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said a thing.
All I'm saying is that where I am, the Earth Sages aren't in trouble. They're not being hunted. We don't have to hide.
We should go there.
I mean, it's a tenuous political relationship.
I don't like the words that are coming out your mouth, actually. That's not what I'm looking for.
I'm not going to lie to you, Lee.
About what?
It's a tenuous political relationship.
Oh, that is the truth. I understood that. Yes, sorry. I meant like I thought you were gonna have like more to like even make it even worse. I don't know. Sorry.
It's all right. I forgive you.
Thank you.
You guys are somewhat interrupted by the sound of Mohan coughing. Ling, something that you found on your travel here is that Mohen has been taking like unnaturally long to heal. Like it seems that no matter how like you stitch his wounds, use water healing to heal and bandage him up, it's not seeming to work. But a conclusion that Fung has also come to is that we just need to get him to the Eastern Air Temple to figure out what's going on. His wounds seem supernatural. They were made in the presence of a dark spirit, and so that's kind of the conclusion that Fung came to. But he's not looking okay. Like he should have. It's been multiple days. He should at least be more on the mend now, but he's not.
Do you want to go take care of Mohan? I can drive the car.
Yes, please. Yeah, take the reins. Also, just to be clear, this has been the quietest 3 days we've had. So count yourself lucky. And then she just steps over the driver's chair into the wagon to
I count myself lucky every day.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Danny, can you describe the scene? So Wei is up front.
Yeah.
Ling is.
I imagine May atop Ray, and whoever else wants to be on Ray with her is leading, and just behind Ray is the ostrich horse carriage, the wagon, and flanking the group in the far back in the caboose is Nuke atop his cheer shoe.
Okay, and Wei is at the front of the wagon.
Yeah, I think Wei is is on the reins of the wagon now.
Okay, so Wei probably Justin has some sort of bag or something.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. While Wei is up in the front, Teto wants to go through his bag in the back.
For sure.
All right. So, this is a bad habit.
Sure it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I love it. So you're indulging in a bad habit on your own because everyone's preoccupied. May's on Ray, Wei's on the reins, and Ling is healing the ailing Earth Sage. So go ahead and indulge
Let
a
me
bad habit
tell
on
you,
your own.
let me tell you what's going through Teto's mind.
Yeah.
So he is I think he's thinking back to his relationship with May, and the fact that they've gone through a lot. She has, in her own words, absolved him from his abandonment of her in the singing path. She's communicated understanding of why he did what he did. He's come to terms with that as well, but he still feels a distance. So he is looking for something to offer to May to sort of bridge the gap that's between them. And it's specifically, he thinks back to early on in their adventures when they both drank the kick together. So he's looking for a little bit of something like a little something with kick in it. And he thinks that, hey, maybe Wei has something like that. And so he's going to go through that bag, pretty much looking for some sort of strong beverage that he would then later take to May. So that's what that's Teto's thinking. And then
I love it. So go ahead and indulge in your bad habit of casual thievery and
shift towards survival.
Yes.
So I'm at a +1 survival. And I got a 4 and a 5 on the dice.
Nice. So that's a 10 total.
It is a 10 total.
I love it. So first off,
I love it too. I like rolling this and succeeding.
I love it. Because I think that he's gonna make this juicy and nice because we're both GMs. Justin, what does Teto find?
Yeah, he finds black powder that Wei uses for his pistol. But he also finds a note from his father, Yu Huang. It's got the official stamp of Chen Bao, the state of Chen Bao.
Is it
on
sealed?
it. No, it is not sealed anymore.
Would Teto read it right away?
I think he'd rifle through it. Yeah, if it's easily opened and it's not sealed and it, like he's holding it, like he'll open it up and glance at it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is basically his father saying that if he needs to get the Earth Sages and bring them back ASAP, otherwise, ooh, just thought of this off the top of my head. Otherwise, the people holding his family hostage will retaliate.
So Wei is
Teto
not
fine.
here on the goodness of his heart alone, but is under duress.
Seems like it.
It does seem like that. Family held hostage. So it's just a great motivator.
Should also mean he was lying to Lane.
No.
And
But
Nick is muted.
Teto doesn't even know that. Teto
No,
doesn't
Teto
know
has
what
no-
Wei
Teto
told Ling.
Teto, stop. I can see you. It's a wagon. There's nothing. I can see you. Stop going through my bag.
Do you want to look too?
No, stop.
Here, I found this. It's kind of interesting. It's like a diary or maybe a note.
No, I don't want to read it. Stop. Put it away. Stop talking about it.
Have you
That's
heard of
private.
Have you heard of Chen Bao?
Maybe. I'm terrible with names. I'm gonna be real with you, Teto.
No, you. I shouldn't have asked. That's my fault. I know that about you.
I appreciate that. Maybe. I don't know. That felt a little semi insulting.
Hey, have you ever had like your family held hostage?
What?
Oh, I mean, it's just this guy here is like, oh, your family's held hostage. Bring the Earth Sages back.
Oh, okay. So he's playing to betray us. Fantastic.
Wait, they're right behind you. Are you guys talking under your breath?
Have you ever had your family held hostage?
I didn't want to wait to hear that. I think it's much.
I
it's
think that
better
makes
if he
sense.
does.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ling was purposefully like whispering, like, put that away,
Yeah.
put that away.
Yeah.
So now we're just talking at normal volume to suspend your disbelief. Anyways,
I love it. While this hilarious conversation is going on between Teto and Ling, May, you're on the front. You're in the front of the traveling company on Ray. What is May doing? Has she just been basically just on Ray, just leading the way on Ray? May.
May is on Ray, and she's like grooming him, trying to get all the mats out and stuff like that, but also like low key just being aware of her surroundings
Yeah.
at all times. Like I think she's having a hard time sleeping,
Mm.
but she's not crazy, not yet.
All right, I like it. I think something that you've noticed recently, probably this morning, later into like your travels on this day, I think you've noticed wagon tracks on your road that you're traveling on. And just from your general knowledge of tracking, it seems that you're gaining on whatever these wagon tracks are from.
I can hear the ruckus going on behind me, so I just decide to keep it to myself.
I love it.
Is there anything
I'm
else?
sure it's totally fine.
What was that, May?
Is there anything else that I can see other than the tracks? Like, is there anything left behind? Like,
You know what? Go ahead and give me an assess the situation roll. So roll with creativity.
an 8. I don't know if you can see
An
that.
8
That's where it's
plus
8.
the 1, so you got a 9. So you can ask either your punch where it matters question. So here's most vulnerable to me, although I don't see that being something you would ask in the situation. Or you can ask, what here can I use to blank? who or what is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my best way in, out, or through? Or who or what is in the greatest danger?
All three of them are almost very similar.
Yeah.
What should I be on the lookout for?
All right. So as you're looking around, I had already established there are these like wagon tracks that are in front of you. But may you come to the conclusion that you had at your last time passing through Gaudu, you had noticed that there are shuttles that regularly shuttle travelers and tourists to and from the coast and Gaudu through the mountains. And so you surmise that that's probably what that is. But this particular day, as you began your travels in the mountains, you notice the trail being flanked on either side by like these like high mountainous walls. You notice it's the ideal ambush point. If there were any place that street bandits would choose to pull a fast one on travelers, on unweary travelers, it would be around this area in the mountains.
Does Ray react to anything?
I think as you come to a very like a tighter, like a narrower mountain pass, you notice Ray kind of slow down and move more cautiously as the rest, in response to the rest of the caravan you guys are traveling with, slows down as well.
All right, I'm gonna kind of nudge Ray to stop as I look around. I don't want to go any further. And then I tell everyone to be quiet. And I start looking around. Can't roll again, but do I see anything? Do I hear anything?
I think as you stop and you say quiet, first of all, does the rest of the group do anything in response to this, or do they just listen to me? Like, all right, so quiet.
Ling listens.
Listens. I think May and Ling, you guys hear. You're listening, and at first you hear like the typical forest ambiance, like the rustling of the trees in the wind and the birds whistling. And you hear like the frequent birds whistling, and then you hear what you, at like a little too late, you surmise is not so much a bird whistling, but a signal call, as several individuals lasso down or rappel down from the sides of the mountains onto the road in front of you.
Danny, I think Justin was saying something when you asked. Like, he didn't spoke.
Yeah? No? Oh, no? Okay.
You're still muted.
He said
buddy.
something again, but he was muted.
I was just saying I stopped.
Oh,
All right, nice. I'd say there are about 8 individuals who land in front of you, most of them brandishing curved swords, machetes on them, wearing these cloths that are covering their faces. The last one to land moves to the front of the group. And he goes, You're quite the intuitive one, Fire Nation girl. What are you doing passing through these mountains?
What are you doing loitering on these mountains?
I don't see any signs telling me I can do otherwise. Can't do otherwise.
That we can't walk through.
The unfortunate fact, yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to. I'm sure you're about to come up with an incredible threat that was going to make us very all afraid. But do you not see the sign that is on my friend's forehead directly in front of you, on top of the giant panther ray, that says "fuck off"? Do you don't see that?
Oh,
Right on her forehead, actually.
is that what that is?
I'll light my
I honestly
fist on
had-
fire.
Oh, honestly, I had no idea what that is. I mean, I was just gonna say, give us all your things or we're gonna kill you.
I say, come any closer, and I'll incinerate all of you.
I think everyone needs to take a deep breath here.
Wait, not helpful. Not helpful at
No,
all.
I think so.
I think
Because you're
Teto
going to
will
get into a
breathe
fight.
in.
They're going to get hurt.
that's
They're going to try and kill us. Nobody wants that. Look, friends, we're just passing by. Just let us go. You get the next ones, right?
I mean,
Danny,
You're
how
ahead of
snowy
us.
is it where we are? Like, are we high enough that the mountains are generally
not quite high
snowy, or-
enough where it's snowy.
Okay.
It's not quite snowy. It's
Okay,
still
just a
like
question.
pretty green.
Sorry.
No, he
continue.
says, I mean, you see 8 of us. That's those of us you can see. I hate to break it to you, but this isn't going to be pretty for you guys. If you want us to just let you through, you're going to have to make it worth our while.
How about not dying?
Hey, lives on what that much to you?
Can I, Danny, produce the scroll I stole on the singing
Hmm.
path?
I like that.
And
So you want to use
Wait,
that
when did
hold.
this happen?
Last episode? Well, no, 2 episodes ago.
two of
Yeah, it was kind of wild.
Oh, the
to
resource. The resource.
My resource, yes, my resources. In this case, obscure or forbidden knowledge. Although I guess in this case, it could be introductions or connections. It's probably more obscure forbidden knowledge.
Yeah.
And I'll hold it up, and Wei will say, I mean, we don't have a lot of money. As you can see, we're just a bunch of kids and some old people traveling. But I do have this very valuable scroll. Happy to hand it to you if you let us through.
Teto will add, we're former yeast merchants.
So I don't even think. So this individual, he starts to walk forward, and you see the 7 others behind him almost get into like a battle stance as he walks forward, but he puts his hand up, kind of signaling them to yield a bit as he alone walks forward. What is that? And I just want to say too, I think the scroll that you stole from, the scroll that you stole, the stolen scroll,
Yeah.
it's like the case, it's like golden inlay, like golden and jade inlay.
For
It's
sure,
like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
looks
Yeah.
valuable. What'd you say that was?
Oh, it's just an Earth Sage's requiem on the singing path.
Earth Sage's Requiem. Where'd you get that?
Oh, I've got my ways. Again, I'm not trying to lie. Happy to hand this over to you. Just let us pass through.
Before you can get any closer, though, Ray will kind of like snarl at him, like as if
I love it.
like,
Yeah.
don't get any closer.
Whoa. It's as I said, I want you guys to make it worth my while. And that, as he points, there's a little ding as the scroll case glistens in the sunlight. That looks worth my while. All right, hand it over. He sort of stands, puts one hand on his hip, the other hand out.
I'm going to need you to call your guards back first.
Oh, them?
Yes.
All right. Back. They just like, oh, okay. And they'll just go to the ropes on the mountain and start climbing up.
Slowly, hand over
Yeah.
hand. Just like
I'll
This
just
is really
watch for a little
awkward.
too long.
Yeah, like one of them like slips at the last minute, but like catches
well,
themselves. and
okay,
climbs
but
up.
while they're doing that, Ling's gonna lean over to Wei like, hey, not to like judge you or anything, but couldn't this like put the singing path in danger if these bandits like knew about it?
Ling, I appreciate the feedback. Didn't think about that. Just trying to think of getting us out of this situation.
I mean, we
be
could have just
honest-
let May light them all on fire. I'm just gonna.
What's
throw
going
that
on?
out
What are you
there.
talking about?
Nothing. Sorry, just a personal. There's
Thought we
nothing
had
to
a
do
deal
with you.
here.
But yeah, we do.
Ray-
I'm just talking to. I'm
Let's
just talking to my
just
friend.
discuss- Let's discuss this after this situation is over.
All right.
All right. Now that they're gone, May, carry forward. And I'll hand it to you as we pass by.
May reaches back, and
She's not gonna listen to you. You should just give it to her.
yeah, the pass it to me. I'm not gonna take my eyes off this guy.
I do.
Okay, and then I hand it over. Before I hand it over, I ask, "Are you sure you want me to give this up?"
Danny, I have.
Yeah.
Has he promised to let us go if we give him this?
Yeah.
I have promises. I am adept at receiving and giving promises. When someone makes a promise to do something, you can mark one fatigue to know with certainty whether they truly mean it. And I will do such. I will mark fatigue to know if he actually means to let us go or if he means to attack us as
All
soon
right.
as he
So
gets.
roll with harmony.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
That's
when
just
I
the first
promise.
part.
That's when I promise something.
Yeah.
When someone
All right, so you
promises
mark
something to
fatigue?
me, I just mark fatigue. And either he's telling the
mark
truth
fatigue?
or he's not.
As you see May reaching her hand out to grab it, you look up, and Wei, you hear the sound of like ropes holding tension up top. And you look up and you see like the look on this individual's face, and you know that something in you knows that as soon as you pass the scroll case to him, he's gonna grab that, and the rest are just gonna attack you.
Then as I pass the scroll up to May and his eyes are on it, I pull out my pistol and shoot him.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, we were just going to kill the money. Oh, all right.
All right. Yeah, give me a rely on your skills and training. I think that's all I need here.
An 8.
All right. Yeah, so you shoot your pistol and it just nails him in the shoulder, causing him to plummet onto the ground. The unexpected consequence, I think, is the shot, because I think the only ever time the rest of your party members have heard this is probably when Chio-san was combustion bending. So it catches you guys off guard. I think because you were sort of in the process of handing it off to May, the shot surprises May and she sort of slaps the scroll case out of your hand. That's the unexpected consequence.
Okay.
So you can either accept that or mark him fatigue.
Yeah, I will mark fatigue, and with his other hand, he'll unsheath his pudao and use it and like tip the scroll case back and knock it back towards him, and he grabs it in the air.
I love it. I love it.
When the shot rings out, Teto, like a scared bird, is gonna startle and take to the air. So he's gonna pop out his glider and just jump and get away from the loud sound.
I love it.
And
I think also a couple things happen in response to this loud sound that the rest of your party is unfamiliar with. The animals that you guys are all on instantly kick up and start moving. Also, in response to them seeing their leader get just nailed in the shoulder and fall to the ground, as you guys are moving through, you feel the release of tension on all these ropes that you saw up there. And you see at first what seems to be several just like dark colored, just like balls lobbing towards you before they unfurl, and you see just a swarm of armadillo bats just on your guys' tail flying towards you guys. I don't think we need an exchange, but since Teto flew up, Teto, you find yourself just like coming just face to face with this swarm of armadillo bats.
Wait, so can you describe the scene again? They're coming from the cliffs that are above us, is that right?
Yes, yeah. Basically, these bandits are using these armadillo bats to just lob at you guys. They look vicious. Their faces are not friendly.
Are they using them as projectiles, or are they just sort of like releasing them on us like dogs?
Yeah, I think more so the latter. I think as you fly up, you see these armadillo bats lash themselves onto you as they start gnawing on your ankles, and at any part they attach to you.
Teto will say, "Ah, armadillo bats," and start to try to kick them off.
Yeah. To set the scene, you guys are in like full speed again. You guys are now speeding through this mountain pass. As you see throughout either side of the cliffs, more of these individuals are like lobbing these cages that make impact with either side of the mountain, releasing more of these armadillo bats. What do you guys do?
I think I'm gonna see if I can use some of my yip privileges
All right.
here. You said that. I think we all agreed that Ray has some sort of like electro.
Yes,
Energy
Ray has like a tail, and at the end of it, he can deliver like a little bit of like an electric shock.
This might be too much for Ray to do for the entire group, but at least for us, like me and him, I like to rely on my skills and training to see if we can kind of shock them so they fall off every time they land.
I like
on us
it.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I like it. I think yeah, I think relying on your skills and training makes sense here.
Ken?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, you just do it. I think the rest of you guys see like just the initial storm of armadillo bats instantly make contact with obviously the lead of this caravan, Ray, as they start crawling over him. And Ray just flails his tail around, just shocking these little armadillo bats as they just sort of fall like limp, twitching on the ground. Not slowing you guys down, right? So that I think is the biggest boon here. Teto, what are you doing? You're getting swarmed just with the brunt force.
I think Teto will rise in the air and then try to do like a barrel roll to create some centrifugal force to get off any armadillo bats.
Do a barrel roll.
I love it.
We can think of the exact same thing.
I think this is also relying on your skills and training. The reason I'm not like moving into a pusher luck either is because I think after this, I think I do want to move into an exchange after this. So if anyone else has anything they might want to do that they could argue could be before an exchange, think about that. But for now, Teto, rely on your skills and training.
I did.
Oh no.
I got a 5.
And so I think what happens then is these bats just latch onto you in a way where you just can't control yourself. And you start barrel rolling, but they begin leading you just straight downwards as you make impact with the road, kind of like maybe like 20 feet or so in front of the rest of your party as they speed towards you. So I'm just going to want you to mark 1 fatigue. And basically, if something's going to happen for you to get back on to your traveling company, Ling or Wei, do any of you guys have anything you want to do before we enter into exchange here?
No, I'm good.
All right. Our young benders versus armadillo bats. All right. What approaches do you guys choose?
What
It's
do
against
I
the
choose?
armadillo bats, right? It's not like the people.
Yeah, well, it's the people essentially, but using the armadillo bats.
Oh, I'm gonna strike.
So
I'm gonna advance.
if advance and attack.
Mhm.
I love it.
I'm going to defend and maneuver.
I'm gonna
Makes
evade
sense.
and observe.
Makes sense. Ling?
Advance and attack.
I
Wow,
love
what
it.
growth!
I
Excuse me.
the bandits will advance and attack as well. So, Teto, you're first.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Yes.
I got a 7.
Roll that focus.
0. Yeah, so I'm going to use my master technique of air swipe. If the enemy attacks you, you may mark 1 fatigue to cast an arc of air to block or divert the strike. If no enemy has attacked you by the end of the exchange, you may cast the arc to inflict 2 fatigue on up to 3 enemies. So Teto will stand up, sort of collapse his glider back into a staff and poke the armadillo bats away from him, and
I love it.
then stand at the ready, prepared to cast this pressurized arc of air.
I love it. So you're at the ready. Beautiful. May or Ling? Go ahead and roll with passion, whichever you guys want to go first.
7.
7, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Is that including the passion? Yeah, passion, virtue. All right. All right. So you can either choose a basic or mastered technique.
I'm going to choose flame charge, but it says here if I'm fueled by anger, if I mark angry.
Yeah. So flame charge is actually a defend and maneuver technique.
Oh no.
So unfortunately, you can't choose that.
That's right. Now I see that. Well, I guess that's only.
So right now,
fire
the only
pinwheel.
options you have. So right now, the only options you have are the basic advanced and attack techniques, because fire pinwheel is only at practiced.
Basic and mastered. So, even if I don't want to use angry, I still can't use fire pinwheel.
Let me see here. Feel the anger. Oh yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, fueled by anger. Yeah. So yeah. So you can mark angry to use fire pinwheel.
Yeah.
Or no. Sorry. No. No, you cannot
No.
because it's not
It's not
mastered.
a-
It's only practiced. Yeah.
And
Sorry.
it's not basic.
Taking
but I
on
still
a,
can't
an
use
a
fire
emotional
pinwheel
roller coaster
without-
here. Yeah. So you would have to roll a 10 or higher in order to use fire pinwheel.
Okay. So, let's see. Can't use.
So your options are strike, pressure, or smash. And you can see them under basic moves, balance moves, or fighting techniques in the Google
Mhm.
sheet.
Sorry, I had something in mind, but now.
Oh, you're good. What did you into fiction? What did you have in mind? Because we can probably with like the flavor of it, we can probably align it to one of the 3 basic techniques.
Right. I was thinking of doing something similar that I did with check, which is kind of just, I guess, cause some sort of explosion that would cause the bats or something that are currently falling and the people who are nearby to just
I like
add some
that. Yeah.
distance between us
Yeah,
give
I
more-
like that.
to give more time for an actual attack, I guess.
Yeah. To me, that sounds like pressure. Like maybe you throw like a concentrated blast of fire that stops the bandits from throwing more armadillo bats, right? So maybe that's like a
Mhm.
pressure. And so
Yeah.
pressure reads you can choose an approach that the foe cannot use next exchange.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And it sounds what it sounds like is you probably don't want them to use advance and attack next exchange.
Yeah. I'm looking at this. Yeah, I don't want them to attack or advance.
All right, I love it. All right, awesome. So next exchange, they cannot advance and attack. Ling, what would you like to do?
Well, I rolled an 8. So Ling is going to there's like the explosion, which May sets off, and sort of in the like dust and like I don't know, like cloud of destruction afterwards. I think Ling sort of extends, like sends her entire mist cloak up and like spreads it out through like the dust of the explosion. And then like considering that these are just like small bats, as they fly through it, she freezes all of her mist.
That's cool.
Which won't be enough to like kill them or even like hurt them, but they definitely won't be able to fly. Is what I'm going for. So I think it would be a negative status.
All right, so you're smashing.
So I'm smashing. Sorry, I think I'm trying to inflict.
Yeah.
So I would mark 1 fatigue.
Yeah, I think. I think impaired makes sense. Choose one for your technique. Which in their case would be 0 techniques. So yeah, so they are impaired.
Go.
Cool.
Nice.
They're gonna go.
Oh, sorry.
They're impaired. Wait, what do you do?
I roll with creativity.
Beautiful, beautiful.
God. Well, at least I get unmarked fatigue. But that's a 5.
All right. Would you like to?
I think I'm going to not do anything.
You're not going to shift?
I think Wade's just driving the cart now.
I love it. I love it. All right. Now that we're between exchanges, I want to address something that Sam put in private chat.
Did anybody attack Teto?
Nobody attacked Teto. No, you are so right.
I would like to inflict 2 fatigue on up to 3 targets. Can you give me the lay of the land, please?
It's basically the same as when established. You guys are just driving through this like mountain pass, and on either side.
Are we just battling armadillo bats, or is
Right now, it's basically just the armadillo bats.
Right, I want
that are being hurled from the bandits.
What a crazy tactic!
I know, right?
Like, what were these generals or bandits drinking? Like, hey, you know what? The most effective.
I mean, it has to be cactus juice, right?
Yeah, they were drinking Danny juice, clearly.
Anyways,
just cactus juice in the fiction.
Yeah, let me hit these targets for 2 fatigue. Can you tell me who I hit?
I love it. I think what do you do? Are you just like launching like just blasts of air?
Yeah, so let's flavor it even a little bit more. Maybe 3 armadillo bats get really feisty and they hurl themselves at Teto, and he like whacks them off and sends them back in the direction, and they crash into.
I love it. And you just hear like a thump, and you just find a couple bandits just falling from the cliff, just like oh
yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, they have marked fatigue, and I think. Never mind. Yeah. All right. Cool. Very cool. That's a really cool move, Sam. Also, I want to say, since now that we're between exchanges, Sam mentioned something in the private chat. the mastery condition that Gimson gave Teto for Gil Slice was you need to do what it takes to protect your friends. And I think because Teto rather, not only fought check and did all that crazy stuff with his moment of balance, but also using that forbidden technique to start suffocating check. I think that falls under the mastery condition that Gamson gave you. So you can go ahead and move that
Cool.
to mastered. Does anyone else have anything they want to do between exchanges? There's now a cloud of just like smoke and armadillo bats. The smokes from Maze just like blasts of fire. Also, Teto, also just to be sure, just to clarify as well, Teto, you're still like on the road, and I think at this point now, your traveling company is like traveling, like they're like meeting you. They're like zooming. They're about to zoom past you.
Okay. In that case, like Teto will like blast air at the ground to pop himself up into the air, and as the cart is speeding by, he'll deposit himself into the cart so that we can just keep going.
I love it, and I don't think I want to make any kind of yeah.
Oh, sorry. Are they giving any sort of chase, Danny? Like, are they still
I think
throwing more
you can tell that
bats at us, or
the bandits seem to be running alongside of you up top. I think you see
Throwing bats down at us.
It's crazy, right? I think you see some of them start to like rappel down and like swing alongside you guys.
Ling is going to shout out, "This is us trying not to kill you. If you want to keep chasing us, that's totally your choice. But we will have to take your life." And that is Ling offering a second chance.
Second chances, yep.
When you offer a chance to stop fighting and talk to an opponent, I guess I'm not offering to talk, but I don't know. I feel like the heart of the move is there. You may plead with then I would have to plead with them. Yeah, that's fine. I'm like pleading
Using passion instead of harmony. Passion's one of your best stats.
So is harmony. It's tied. The point is, I just wanted to use the move.
All right.
I like that running joke because Ling's stats are abysmal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really bad.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, passion,
It's
harmony.
not gonna change for quite a while.
Tied for 0.
Anyway, I'm going to just roll then. Oh, all right. That is exactly 7. Let me see if I have some sort of negative to that. I don't. Cool.
Yeah,
7.
Allies helping add a +2. If anyone has anything they think their character would do to help. Two allies helping would bring that to a 10+.
But it's a 7 right now.
7 right now.
So one person is not enough.
Two people would have to help.
Yeah.
I get +2 for each person. Help.
Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah.
I'm just reminding the audience.
I mean, I do think Wei would say like, we don't want to kill you. That's why I tried to make an offer to begin with. I don't know if that counts.
Monroe wants to say something, but I just don't see May saying anything. No.
Teto will help out with this too. But I want to see if I can figure out a narrative way that's not just like being like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Justin, I think I do want a little bit more from Wei.
Oh, okay.
Shoot at him again. That thing was crazy.
No. I'll still give you the scroll too if you leave us alone.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and mark fatigue. So Ling's rolls at 9.
And you're saying that they are rappelling down on ropes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're like starting to, yeah.
So then maybe what Teto will do is he'll whip up some wind to are they on the cliff face, or are they at the top?
The ones repelling are sort of, I think at this point you see along the cliff face, there are these ropes lining the cliff face that sort of have blended in because they're covered in dust and just like sort of blending in with the cliff face. And that's what they're sort of using to just sort of swing alongside the cliff face and over you guys. So they're sort of like along the wall.
And they're
The
ropes
two
that are
walls.
hanging down that they're swinging from, like
Yeah.
kind of like monkey bar style.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. That's cool. So Teto will then like create some wind that will then blow the ropes out of place. So where they would expect the ropes to be, they're not there. Maybe the ropes get tangled or tied. Maybe the ropes will wrap around something and get stuck in a weird position, wrap up a guy around his leg, sort of to impede their progress.
I like it. Yeah, go ahead and mark a fatigue to bring Ling's plead to an 11. So they act now, and they do their best until the situation changes. And so I think what happens is you hear like a sharp whistle. And in response to this whistle, all the armadillo bots sort of, all armadillo bots, they're robots, guys. All the armadillo bats sort of halt and just start like scattering into the trees. And also the ostrich horses and Nuke's Shearshoe. Also, Nuke's been here the entire time. He's just been like, whoa! The ostrich horses and Nuke's Shearshoe also like slow down and stop. Ray is unaffected by this, but May, you notice your party is slowed down behind you. As you hear from the trees, all right. Everyone calm down. You'll give us the scroll case?
I mean, I offered the scroll case, but I could tell you were just going to attack us immediately. That's why I didn't give it to you. You kind of asked for this.
At this point, you see the same individual that you guys talked to in the first place rappel down and sort of still like hanging on like halfway down the cliff face. He says, you guys need to understand the bounty on your head is probably worth that scroll case tenfold.
Oh, that's more personal, isn't it?
They didn't tell us how freaking insane you guys are, but
We don't usually earn a bounty.
I've never seen an airbender turn himself into a missile like that. That was insane.
He does worse. This is us trying to hold back, just to be clear.
Teto's
Also, what
patting.
the heck was that? He points to the pistol.
Oh, I made this. This is mine.
Oh my god. I mean, I've heard legends of Fire Nation technology like that, but
He's from the Earth Kingdom.
Not Fire Nation. I made this.
you made that? All right.
I don't want to fire it again. I don't want to hurt you.
Please don't. All
We
the
just
people
wanna
also
go
hanging
through.
from the cliff are like, okay. You gotta understand the situation we're in, right? I mean, do you know who's after you?
We have a vague idea. What were you? Who are you specifically trying to turn us into?
Yeah,
It's
you're
a long
gonna have to
list.
be. Yeah, you're gonna have to be a lot more specific. Like, is it
Yeah,
the
but-
pirates? Is it the
The
guy with
rebirth
the-
of the Fifth Nation is after you. What are you talking about?
The rebirth of the Fifth Nation? That's a mouthful.
Ooh, that's I don't know what that is.
Is that the Half Moon Pirates? Are they?
They
are
call
they
themselves the Empty Moon Pirates.
Empty Moon. That's right. Sorry, terrible with names. They're calling themselves the rebirth of the Fifth Nation. Is that really
I
what
don't know if they're
they're
calling themselves that, but that's
up
word
and out
around
about?
town.
Okay. Are you familiar with the Fifth Nation?
I mean, they used to be a terrible faction that
Sure.
roamed around the
Very
four
Late-
nations.
terrifying.
Like
Pillaging.
even
Horrible.
I've heard of the Fifth Nation. They're bad people.
Sure. Horrible, terrible pirates ready to pillage and destroy, right?
Yeah, that's
So you
what
can
I
only
just said.
imagine what they're gonna do to us.
It took the combined might of the entire, all four nations and the Avatar, the actual Avatar, which was very confusing at first, to defeat them. Correct. And this
Yes.
is the last dregs, right? Some losers who think that they are the inheriting will of the Fifth Nation. Correct.
Whoa, quiet down. They might be listening.
Hey, are you aware of the smiling wolffish? One of the most
Smiling
famous vessels in Fifth Nation history.
Yeah, they're one of the most terrible. Thank God that they're dismantled.
Right. Big celebration. I
think this
was the last captain of the smiling wolffish. Right? You see me?
I see you.
So when I tell you that these empty moon pirates or whatever they aren't anything, right? They are just some losers, some captainless morons who think that they've inherited some will of the greater Fifth Nation. They have none of it, right? They want me because I am actually Fifth Nation. I actually have some claim to what's left. So if you're afraid of them, your fear is misplaced because you should be afraid of me.
That sounds like an intimidate.
You know, it might be.
Might be.
You know, Daniel, you might be right. I might be trying to
Oh.
intimidate someone.
Nice. You don't have any special intimidate moves. I think it's just a regular schmiggler intimidate.
That is correct. That is a 9. Wait, what do I roll with intimidate? Passion. Okay, 9. Wait, do I
Yeah,
have
passion.
something?
One of your best stats.
Yes.
You're not what is it? You're not afraid, so you don't
I'm not
have
afraid.
minus one. So 9.
Be not afraid. Sorry.
So unless someone helps, they choose one. Does anyone want to help?
I don't see Way wanting to intimidate.
No.
No way.
Teto is shocked. Shocked. He did not know this.
Does May help in any way?
Yeah, well, let's see. Where is this guy? Is he hanging off something?
So I
Yeah,
think
they're
at
both
this
hanging
point-
off the wall.
Yeah, I think at this point now he's slowly repelled down, and as well as some of the other ones. I think it makes sense. It seems to me that you guys have sort of like stopped now, and they're sort
Yeah.
of like cautiously on the ground now, like listening to this.
And then, so he's behind me, facing Lane.
Yeah.
So then, let's see if this will help. Ray and I will turn, and we'll like show up right behind him when he's not.
I love
he
it.
doesn't know, like right behind him.
I love it.
And then right when he's like deciding whether or not he's going to take Lane for her word or whatever, Ray's going to kind of huff a little bit, so it leaves a little like breath in the back of
Yeah.
his neck, and then the tail will go up, and then the electrical fuses will start to go off. He hasn't touched him.
Yeah.
He's just like, it's just there as an intimidation.
It's a classic. Oh, white behind me on there. One of those.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So with an 11, Nick, go ahead and choose one that they cannot choose. Pick one that they cannot choose.
I can't complain. I got full success. I'm gonna say they can't choose. They attack you, but off balance.
That makes sense. All right. So I think I want to say So here's what happens. He goes, "You're a part of the Smiling Wolffish?"
I am Ling of the Smiling Wolffish.
So why would Power be after you?
I don't know. He's a
He's the-
coward.
She.
Sorry. I've literally met her multiple times.
It's okay.
It's
Hmm.
the Smiling Wolffish went down in the last battle when we were assaulted by the Avatar and all 4 nations. Power Rock's ship survived because they ran like the cowards that they are.
Hmm.
Maybe she doesn't want me telling that story. I don't know. Don't really care. If I meet her, I'll ask her right before I kill her. Just don't tell her that you saw us. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, we lost them. Like, maybe we slipped past you somehow. We do technically have 3 Earthbenders with us.
Also, that's not how bounties work. They're usually just posted.
No, that's true. Yeah, just don't.
Whoever
True.
brings it in is the winner.
Right. You don't have to say anything at all.
We
Behind him,
we
I'll say
gotta. Oh, hey. Oh, God.
My panther is getting really hungry.
Oh, I don't even know what that is, but it's terrifying. All right, everyone, calm down. I think we might have gotten off on the wrong foot here. We apologize.
Fantastic. Thank you for your apology. We will be on our way.
Wait. This mountain road is riddled with bandits. Trust me, we're not going to be the first that you run into.
You were the
I'll
first.
We're not going to, sorry, English, skip classes. We're not going to be the last you run into.
There you go. Right.
Yeah.
What?
At least this close to the coast, Power Rock has most of the bandits in Dao sort of under her fingertips here.
Mm.
Word about you guys has gotten around. It's pretty easy to spot you guys. Especially
fair.
with, yeah.
I got it. There's a lot
We
of
didn't hear anything
identifying
about
factors.
We didn't hear anything about a Shearshoe, and Nuke Shearshoe smiles and he goes, "Oh God!" But
I didn't know they could do that. Holy shit.
Yeah. Terrifying.
That was horrible. Oh my god. Anyway,
What if in
Right.
exchange for this scroll, you escorted us through the mountain passes?
yes, we could hire your services. You could help us avoid the other bandits. You look good. You can say you know the former captain of the Smiling Wolffish.
This could be a promise.
It sounds to me like a promise. Because I imagine Way's a smart lad. I imagine he probably wouldn't give them the scroll until after they take him through the mountain pass.
For sure.
And it gives you a chance to roll your cheeky little move. So,
So 6.
oh. What happens on a miss?
On a miss, the promise you've made isn't enough. They want you to promise more, much more than you're comfortable with. If you fail to fulfill a promise within a reasonable time frame, word gets out of your untrustworthiness. Anyone from a relevant background won't trust you at all until you redeem yourself.
I love that. So he goes, "All right, first of all, my name's Jendo. Pleasure to meet you guys. I know your guys' names, but I don't know you guys. Like, I know there's a Ling, a Haru, a Mei, and
I
a
literally
Teto.
introduced myself. I'm Ling of the Smiling
Sorry.
Wolffish.
Sorry, I have really bad tinnitus.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. Just don't mention it again, okay? As I said, we're in a little bit of a pickle here. We have Empty Moon Pirates directly back at camp, waiting for us to bring you guys in. So, I mean, you could even give me that scroll case. But then as soon as we get back and we don't have you guys, they're probably just going to kill us all.
Oh, do you want us to come and like fight them for you?
Oh, we could do with you all like what we're doing with Nuke. Remember Nuke? You had the same sort of fear of these Empty Moon Pirates, but then we made a pact of.
Yeah, I'm a lot scareder of them now than I ever was of the Empty Moon Pirates.
Yeah, we're terrifying.
They fought a giant spider spirit.
Yeah, Nuke was there.
And the Shushu smiles again, and Jendo goes, "All right.
Oh yeah, that's his issue, by the way. That's...
I don't think you guys understand. At this point, one of the other bandits rappels down behind Jendo, and he's like a kid, probably like no more than like 14, with like his clothes are like sort of torn, and his face is like half covered in ash. What are you doing down here? It's fine. They have insane fighters, things I've never seen before.
Is there a guy who can blow stuff up with his head?
Yes. How did you know that?
Oh, I hate that guy.
And when you say hate, you mean
Teto? Teto? I will drown you. I will drown you right now. I'll take all of the water in this car in your lungs. Right? No more. No more from
That was a strange interaction. Yes, there's a terrifying individual who...
Okay. All right. Fine. We'll go talk to him for you. How about that?
Talk to him?
Yeah. He's I mean, yeah, he's he may or may not be infatuated with me. Unclear, honestly.
With you? Sorry, that's not what I meant.
Excuse me?
I'm surprised that he's infatuated. I never even heard him speak. He just made things explode with his mind.
No judgment. Ling is great, okay?
I'm not.
Like,
sorry.
He's really hurtful.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's something wrong with the way I look.
Have you ever stared at a clear pond yourself? Because you're no armadillo bat yourself.
Well, you don't need to insult him. I mean, he was probably just giving his honest opinion.
An armadillo bat in the background goes, "Oh, what?"
You're ugly.
Mabel lean over and be like, "Did you date this guy?"
Are you talking to me?
You dated him?
No, I didn't date it. No, I talked to him like 3
if you
times.
Dated him, then definitely talk to him because he's insane.
So
okay.
Is he after us because you didn't reciprocate?
So it's not Power Rock that wants you; it's him. What did you do to him, Ling?
I didn't do anything. He just was very. I mean, like
he's on a killing spree because of you. You need to stop this.
How is that my fault? He's his own person. Make his own choices.
That is true.
Oh my god! All right.
I just want to know what we're dealing with here.
He's a crazy boy who can blow things up with his mind, and he seems to think that we're very similar. Yes, he seems to think about me a lot.
Okay, so he's not a crazy ex-boyfriend, just a crazy wannabe ex-boyfriend.
Apparently, yes. Maybe. Okay. I don't even know. I think he just found a kindred spirit in me. I shouldn't say he was infatuated. I just think he was very interested and or in some sort of connection. Whatever. Just fine. We'll help you. We're going.
One of the other bandits off to the side. I think only Wei hears this. Goes, I think she still likes him. All right. All right. Yeah. So you guys are gonna talk to him. You guys are gonna talk to Tarvik?
Just take us. Yeah, just take us to camp. Hey, just to be clear, Palrock's not there, right?
Oh no. I think
because that'll just go south immediately. Wait, busy with what?
Trying to rebirth the fifth nation.
Okay, she's not
Hunt
going to
down the rest of
successfully
the
do
Earth
that.
stages.
She does not have the cojones. Totally fine.
No,
Let's
but
go.
she has a really long braid
Not the same thing.
with a knife on the end of it.
Wow.
Isn't it a little bit shorter since Ling cut it off?
I forgot I
Oh,
did
you
that.
cut off Balrog's braid? All right, you guys got this. Here, come this way. And instantly they all start, the rest of them rappel down. A bunch of kids, mostly kids.
There are significantly too many children here. I don't like this. I don't like that this is
Most of them
happening.
Lot
run
more
up
kids
to,
than I was
most of them run up to Ray and start petting. And
Yeah.
notice the only adults in this group are the 8 that initially confronted you guys. The rest
Okay.
are just like teens and kids.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait before you continue. I'm gonna try to shoot from the hip here.
Don't, please don't. He already did. He points away.
No, I meant like a guess. I'm
okay.
taking
Victor's
a guess about your whole.
Alright.
No victory speech. Just there's 8 of you, adults, right? You have an
Yeah.
army of children. I'm gonna guess you took in these kids, couldn't afford feeding all of them, and you've now taken to a life of crime so that you have enough resources to share amongst all of you. Is that correct?
Yeah. There were more adults to kids, but after the empty moon attacked, our numbers dwindled a little bit.
Okay. All right. Just as like a logistics / leader thing. Not that I'm a leader anymore, really, but maybe just throwing it out there. Don't use children. Right? Maybe you're already in a tight mountain pass. I'm assuming you don't have any earthbenders because we would have fought them. Instead of using bats, you just knock over some rocks to block the path on both sides, and then you just rob the people and let them dig their way out. Right?
The kids really like the bats. We really like the bats.
Okay,
The
fine.
kid says,
They
he's
can
just
release
covered
the
in
bats.
rubber
I'm
bats.
just saying you'd have a significantly more successful operation that requires significantly less hands to be anywhere
Man,
near
I've-
danger.
Have you seen these things? They're vicious. And he's like, there's like 3 armadillo bats just like on Ray's face, just sort of like play biting him, and Ray's just like just playing with him basically.
Okay, second idea, right? Give up on the bandit thing. I do not think it's for you. Honestly, you're training these bats pretty well. Maybe do some sort of performance with them. You could be a traveling troupe. That seems much more up your alley
What?
than
We could be
anything
like a
you do.
circus. Because from what I've heard,
Shh.
historically, circuses treat animals the best out of anyone else.
Sure, we can just say that's part of our law. That's cool.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. All right,
it's literally not
And-
because there's literally a
It's
scene in
not.
the show about Alpo not being treated
Yeah.
well by a
That was
circus
really
man.
bad.
Regardless,
And they've been leading you guys down the road this entire time. And at some point that you
Okay.
come to like an offshoot trail leading up the cliff face, as they lead you to there. Jando goes, all right, so you're Ling. I'm guessing you're Teto. And Mei and Haru.
oh, you're just gonna assume that the boy with the tattoos and the bald head is the airbender?
Yes.
See. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yes.
He was also literally flying just a little bit ago.
I also
Could've been.
introduced myself periodically.
You did. Yeah. I forgot.
He
about
did
that.
keep saying his name. That's fair.
I'm Teto.
And
I gotta
Vanilla.
congratulate you, Jinto. You got 3 out of 4 right. My name's not Haru though.
Yes, this is.
You can call me
Um,
Wei. Wei
it is-
Huang.
Yep, he is Way.
Pleasure to meet you, Wei. He holds out his hand, but then pulls it back too early before you can shake it.
Oh, you
Ooh,
got
got
me.
him
That
good.
was a good one.
Hey,
Yeah.
got you good.
All right. I'm not even gonna ask where Haru is. All right, Wei.
We wouldn't be able to answer if you ask. Honestly, he's. we don't even know.
You know, stuff happens. I haven't seen my dad in 23 years. So
Hey, that's a lot to carry on your shoulders. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, it feels like you want to get into that. Like
You know what?
kind of
Actually,
just
yeah,
dropped it out of nowhere. Right.
yeah, maybe I do. And as Jendo just tells you his entire life story, you guys get to a point where you can, in the distance, you can see the clearing of where they've made camp, and you can see there's like a lot of movement there. Most of them.
Wait, and
Just
Danny,
look
you
like-
said that
Yeah.
the Empty Moon is at camp too?
Yes.
Okay, Danny.
Yes.
We're camping in the mountains, right? And this is a large camp, you said. So it would make
Yes.
sense that there was like a stream or something, or like a river. Because if
Is
you're going to make
this
a large
just a-
camp, it's going to be really close to water that you can use to drink and
You know,
get
if
yourself.
you would have asked, is there a fountain nearby? I would have just put a fountain nearby in the fiction.
I didn't want there to be a fountain nearby because I'm pretty
Yes, no,
sure
yeah.
timing wise, Fountain should not exist yet. So
And also, they definitely built camp near like a creek, like a stream.
Okay,
That just
cool.
makes sense.
just I just want to establish. All right, I just want to establish.
Yeah, you guys see, this camp seems to be like basically fully occupied by Empty Moon pirates. Is there anything you guys want to do before stepping in to this clearing, stepping into this bandit camp?
Yep, we're going to leave the Earth stages off, like with the cot, and also I know his name. I know it.
Jinto.
Jinto. Wait,
Jendo. That's
the
my
guy.
name.
That's the guy with the
Nuke.
shishu.
Nuke.
Oh.
Nuke.
Nuke. That's me.
I knew his name. Anyway, Nuke. Just
Yeah.
it's probably time to mount the shishu. Just keep an eye out.
I've been mounting him. I've been on him.
Okay. Anyway, just keep an eye on the Earth stages. We're just gonna have you be here with the cart. If somebody other than us charges at you, right away quickly, right?
Or not kill them.
I mean, if they keep pursuing you and you have to, absolutely.
All right.
But just
He pulls out a notebook and writes that down. All right.
okay. Well, that's good. Whatever. Fung.
Yes.
I don't know. Just
You
maybe look for Haru if we
Yes.
die and or are captured. Just throwing it
Oh.
out there.
Oh, like you're thinking like long term if this turns
Yeah,
really
just
badly,
throwing it
if
out.
looking for
Right.
Haru.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, contingencies, right?
I'll be honest, if you guys die, I do not trust Nuke. So the three of us might just try to make our way to the Eastern Air Temple.
Nuke's great. Look at him. He's ready to go.
You see Nuke is just distracted by a mosquito flying right in front of his face.
Okay, to his credit, he did find us and capture Teto.
Yeah.
He
you're
also
right, yeah.
let Teto go too, right?
That's Teto. That's more Teto than Nuke.
Teto's about to wander into the camp, like just like
Okay, we gotta go. Teto's just he's getting distracted. We're gonna lose him again.
You guys will be fine. We'll stay with Nuke.
Right, yes, because we're just meeting with the man who can blow things up with his mind.
yeah. What is the plan here? Are we just walking in our regular street clothes? Are we trying to disguise ourselves as pirates or?
No,
Let's
there's
just
no
go in. Let's
disguise
just go-
needed.
Yeah, let's
I
go in.
dressed as a pirate. This is how I dressed my whole life.
I will say, as we walk in after Jindo has finished telling his story, Wei is like, "Well, Jin, if you want me to be honest, it kind of sounds like you've taken to this life of banditry because you're trying to get attention from your father."
Well, I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah, it does seem sort of like an empty, like life goal. Like you clearly have a drawing to these children who also need like a father figure. This is the wrong. You should not lead them down the same path.
I'm really proud of you, Jin. You're taking care of these kids in a great way. Look at them. They're fed. They're happy. I think you can just find a more productive outlet.
You know, you guys have said a lot of really useful things that I think I should probably bring to my therapist and tell them what you went through. Tell them what
always good.
you sort of said to me.
Always good to have a therapist, someone to talk to.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. He walks a little bit away and sits on a rock, and an armadillo bat wearing glasses lands in front of him. And he goes, yeah, so anyway, he starts talking to them, and the armadillo bat is just looking blankly at Gendo as Gendo speaks.
That's like the least insane thing that I've seen in like the last 4 days. So I can't even really. Anyway, hello, Miss. I don't know, large man at the edge of the camp. Hello, are you a god or something?
Yeah, so there's a large man at the edge of the camp, and he goes, all right, hey, that's... You just walk at people and call them large?
I don't know your name. You're like 5 times my size. It's a relative term. I'm not trying to like say anything about you or your shape or anything.
I mean, you did specifically mention the shape. Like,
so he knew who I was talking to. I don't know. Okay, sorry, man.
Oh, you're right.
There.
All right.
Hey, now don't
Wait a
assume
second.
gender identity.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Sorry. Hello. Hey.
Hello.
Are you... This is interesting. I know who you guys are.
Oh, you do?
Are you guys
Perfect.
Are you guys just turning yourselves in?
No, we've been successfully captured by these
There's
absolutely
a bunch of children standing around you guys.
and a bandit leader having a therapy session with an armadillo bat.
Yeah.
these absolutely just incredible bandits. You should definitely leave them alone because
You,
they
off
are
to the
turning us
side,
in.
Off to the side, 2 other pirates are talking like, "Oh, we definitely thought they were all gonna die, right? Yeah, we really thought they were all gonna die." The large man goes, "All right." Points to the closest. Addresses the closest kid to him. All right, bring him to Sarvek, I guess. They're not even bound. They're just listening to you guys. And the kid, just with his hands on his hips, goes, "Yeah." And they start leading you guys through the camp. I think it's pretty obvious as you guys are walking through that the Empty Moon Pirates have sort of taken on this role of like, we own this camp now. And most of the other like adults or kids who are probably older bandits of this camp have taken on the role of just like, we're doing all the tasks, all the heavy lifting, setting up the new tents, and so on and so forth. And they're leading you through this camp. And they lead you to the largest tent at the end of the camp. There are 2 Empty Moon Pirates standing on either side of the entrance to this tent, brandishing these large bardishes. I forget the guandos. Is that what they're called? The long poles with the blades on the end of them.
Oh, polearms?
Yeah, large pole arms.
That's the
And-
general like shape. The specific.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Wei has. He has a pudao. It's like a
That is
long
what Wei
sh-
has.
It's like a
Yeah.
long shaft with like basically a sword at the end of it.
Long shaft sword.
Long
And so-
shaft sword.
And
That's what I call that.
and so they come to the entrance to the tent, and they... God, Sam, your face. Yeah, large man goes, they did it. They got them. And the 2 guards are like astonished, and they're like, what? And they just see this large group of kids surrounding you guys, just smiling. Like, all right, yeah, go on in. Sarvek's waiting. As they pull apart either side to the entrance to the tent, and you're welcomed in. And in the warm candlelit lighting of this tent, you see on the far end of it, behind a desk, you see Gio-san sitting down, writing something. He goes, what is it? He looks up. He goes, oh, what the?
Hi, Geozon.
Oh, Savek, I suppose. Is that like your actual name or something?
Is it your last name? Is it your middle name? I know some people who go by their middle names.
What the hell is a middle name?
My name's Wade. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Right. Oh, we picked up another stray, if you're wondering who this is. Actually, there's another stray that's also with the group, but we've got them hidden in the forest.
That makes sense. What did you promise them?
Promise who?
He looks at all the kids peeking through the door behind you.
Oh, just that you'd leave them alone. You kind of, took the camp, killed the parents, or at least the adults that were looking after them. It's pretty messed up. Gio-san, I'm kind of disappointed in you.
What do you expect to come out of this, you guys?
Come out of what?
Well, whatever this is you're doing.
That you let the mass of children that you've abducted go?
What?
It's pretty much it.
Okay. You just want us to do that?
Yeah, just let them
What?
go.
Or what?
Or what? We're turning ourselves into you.
Okay. So that's what you're offering.
Was that not-
Yourselves in return for the freedom of this camp?
Correct. That is what I'm saying to you.
Okay,
right
I just didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I just didn't expect you to concede like this. I mean,
Well, conceding and turning myself over to you, two different things, just to be clear.
okay. He sort of like looks down at the various documents, papers in front of him, and looks up, counts like to 3 on his fingers. He goes, "All right, where's Haru?"
Oh, we lost them. Like straight up. That's not even like I'm not trying to like, oh, he's hidden somewhere. No. They're like, we literally have no idea where they are. They're somewhere in the mountains, we think.
There's some spirit
He's
stuff
sort of-
going on.
Right. There was like a spirit. It was like a giant spider, right? But it also had a bunch of limbs growing, like human limbs growing out of its body
Yeah.
and limbs.
Geozon, we've been through some stuff.
He doesn't care.
Um,
So there was also eyes all over it, just to paint a clear picture of the spirit that attacked us.
Geo-san sort of peers into you and rolls suspicious mind and succeeds. Okay. All right. He looks at yes.
Sorry, I just realized there's literally no reason for our new friend Wei to turn himself in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is
just-
that? Wei.
Literally, we just found him in Gowling. Really bad with
Gao
names.
Dude.
Gao
Almost
Dude,
like
sorry.
You're getting better.
I was really close.
Sorry, what'd you say your name was? Wei.
Oh, I'm Wei Huang.
Wei Huang.
I'm sure you've heard of my family, the Huangs, over in Shenda.
Yeah, Yu Huang is your father.
That's right.
All right. He sort of looks through other documents. Goes, all right. Looks at the various guards in the tent. You can put all 4 of them in shackles.
Oh, what? You wanted Wei too?
Hey, that makes sense. Thanks for being upfront about
Wei,
that.
Wei is the son of an Earth sage.
Wait, do we have an
What is-
option of not being shackled? I'd like to choose
Wait,
that option.
but why does that matter? He's not an Earth Sage.
Yeah.
Like
But-
he likes to say that he is, and he dresses as one, but he's not like actually an Earth Sage. He's just a kid.
Well, I take offense to that, Ling.
Also,
Been
I'm pretty
training
sure he
all
was
my life.
planning to betray us anyways. So like, I don't really care that he's going to be shackled. I'm just
Yeah.
wondering.
Regardless, Palrock is going to have use for him.
Oh, Power Rock. Yeah, right.
Sorry, Chacho.
Hey, why do you listen to Power Rock, by the way? I'm just curious.
I don't see any reason for us to continue talking so much.
Well, I
Sorry,
do.
Teto. Yeah, I apologize for that.
Oh, sorry. I feel like
at this
you
point, the
don't
guard-
have. Wait, I feel like you're missing the entire story. I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All of a sudden, all of the walls of this tent slice open, and there is a thick, like impossibly thick mist covering this entire camp. I'm using my moment of balance. Just be clear.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead, Nick. Read your moment of balance.
You've been trying to heal yourself, but it is painful to simply try to be the person you once were without acknowledging what you've been through, and that pain keeps you from doing good in the world. But now you have a flash of inspiration of who you could be, melding the best of who you once were with the person who knows more, who has seen more, and who can use that wisdom to do real good. Tell the GM how you wield a piece of your training or knowledge from your past self in a brand new way to create something truly good or change someone for the better.
Okay. So what happens? You have full narrative control.
Okay.
Batman shows up.
It's an armadillo bat. It's the therapist.
So Ling is sort of like she is like the whole time like looking for the water source as they were coming closer, and like she probably like asked like the bandit quote unquote bandits like if there was a water source near it. The whole time she was just like slowly gathering up like moisture from the stream and like even like blocking it and like moving that blockage like up with them. And then
I'm sure like the pirates and the bandits outside sort of noticing it, but thinking like, oh, it's probably just fog or mist naturally forming.
Yeah, and it doesn't, the mist itself doesn't roll in until after we enter the tent. And and now it is impossibly thick. And within it, she is essentially like using some combination of like her healing abilities and also just her natural like bending abilities to sort of suss out like where the people she doesn't want to hurt are and where the people she wouldn't mind hurting are. And so just in that, so she then, and to cut the tent walls down, she actually like made like spinning discs of water that are like now circling the tent. So just to be clear, right? I don't understand what's going on with you, right? Because I know that you're better than this, right? You're holding this random village of a camp of bandits who are mostly children. Let's be real. It's a camp of poor people. For what? What was your goal here, right? We could have absolutely dismantled them, let alone if Haru's here, people would have died. Why would you put them into this position? Why do you care so much about Power Rock? She couldn't possibly hold over anything on you. You can blow things up with your mind. She's a half spined captain. I loathe to use the word. Do you know who I am? Do you know where I come from? All these quote unquote pirates you run with, these half empty moon, empty of any backbone, of any real pirate honor or skill. The real Fifth Nation pirates rode into combat and they lost their ships that day. Every single survivor is a coward and has no right to call themselves Fifth Nation or pirate or whatever. So let me ask you, what does this failure of a captain have over you? Why would you listen to her? I know you're better than this because I see myself in you. Because you saw yourself in me. So tell me.
I think at this point, the handful of guards in the tent, in response to this, have like dropped their weapons and like fallen down, like fallen to their back, just terrified, you know?
As you should be.
Gio-san is sitting on the other side of the desk. He hasn't moved much. He didn't really have much of a response to this besides like maybe like dropping his pen and just looking at you. And I think Ling, you can see like the genuine like surprise in his eyes. And he goes, "Do you know what it means to be built for nothing but destruction, Ling? To be handcrafted, fine-tuned for death. You don't see good in me? There's none of that left. They drowned that out of me, Ling."
As he's talking, Ling is slowly walking towards him. And when he finishes, she puts her hands on the opposite side of his desk and leans forward. And she says, "You think I don't know what it means to be made into a weapon?" And in that second, all of the mist condenses down, and every single Empty Moon pirate has a spinning razor sharp disc of water around them.
Like kind of like so they can't really move or else
Yes.
they'll be cut.
Like if any of them like try to like, what is it? And they touch it, it slices their hand open.
Yeah.
I was raised on a pirate ship, not to be a hand, not to be a medic or a doctor or a galley cook or an arms master. I was raised to be a captain since I could walk. I was raised to kill and to steal and to take whatever I could possibly get my hands on and more. I know what it's like to be led down a path, to be forced down one. And I'm trying to tell you that you don't need to take another step. Everything you've done to survive up to this point has made you infinitely stronger than anyone who forced you down this path could possibly ever understand. You have all the strength in the world, all the choice in the world to step off of the path that they made for you and to make them eat it. I don't have that chance anymore, and I'm trying to give it to you.
Jiosan is just looking at you like straight in the eyes. You can see his eyelids shaking. Almost like his ducts are yearning for tears that have long passed.
I don't know how to cry anymore either.
I can't come back from the things that I've done.
Yes, you can. You just have to start.
Jiosan stands up. He looks at you. He looks at the guards with like the razor blades around their necks. The tent has been sort of torn open, right?
Yeah.
And I think he looks around at the bandit camp. And he sees the children. The families, the bandits that the Empty Moon has sort of put to work. You seem to sort of like start to rapidly look between them and you and his guards. And he goes, "Stop this! Stop this!" As some of the Empty Moon pirates look up at him. And he puts his hands up. Enough is enough. I don't want any more part in this.
Ling like whips her hand wide, and all of the like rings, like razor rings, really quickly close in on the faces of the person who they were around. It doesn't kill them. They open up into like just like water, and then she freezes them.
Nice.
And she goes, okay, then we need to like leave immediately, right? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose consciousness. And blood starts pouring out of her nose, and she passes the fuck out.
Nice.
Wei
And-
will pick up Ling's body.
Yeah. And I think you see the rest of you see Gio-san sort of just standing there now leaning over his desk, just like hyperventilating. Over just with like eyes open, just staring at the documents brought out in front of his desk. You begin to hear the slow clap of hands as towering over, I was gonna say pushing through, not even having to, just sort of as if walking through long grass, walking through the group of children that was standing outside of the tent in front of you that you can now see. You see the large figure of what you remember to be Palrock's quartermaster, Homai, the one who brandished the massive meteor hammer. And he goes, to be honest, if anyone was able to get through to him, it would have been you guys. Gio-san is still just hyperventilating, looking at his desk. As Homai approaches you guys, I think that's where we'll end it.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Nick. Hell yeah.
It's good stuff.
We love it's not 2 Mona bounces in a row. There's an episode in between, but it might as well be. I mean, you guys unlocked them so close together. I'm like, they're gonna start.
Also, to be clear, Ling has successfully recovered her insecurity.
Whoa.
Or
Yes.
reconciled her insecurity.
Nice.
Yes.
Tell us what happens.
A lot of things. Un momento.
Memento. Let me go ahead and pull up the Broken's page as well.
So, yeah, when I fill a recovery check, sorry, I was looking at the wrong page. At the end of each session, I check to see if I've reconciled a wound, which would be now. You can only do 1 per session. Each time you reconcile a wound in one matter, cross off that matter. So I cannot use another moment of balance to reconcile the wound. Then I add +2 to any one stat of my choice, and +1 to a second stat of my choice.
That's cool.
The +2 is going straight to passion. And I think through the scene that we had, Harmony is getting the +1.
I love it. I love it.
And yeah, then I have to mark off moment of balance as one of the things I can do reconciliation with. And
Wait,
I am no longer.
This is breaking my brain in terms of the way that I look at Ling. You have positive stats now?
I do. I have significant. I have 2
Broken-
positive stats.
The Broken is very insane because they start out with like -1 or 0 with all their stats, but they can get to +3 at all stats. And they're the only playbook that can do that. So it's kind of insane.
Danny, you better start to throw some bigger challenges at Ling.
Yeah.
I
More
what? No,
Yeah.
no, absolutely not.
But like a crab spirit. It's like a
But
spider.
the inverse of that too is that it makes it then harder to mark your reconciliation track because you're not
Yes.
missing as
Mhm.
much.
I'm missing as
Correct.
much.
Yeah.
Mhm. So Ling's gonna want to be assessing the situation and relying on her skills and training more to roll with focus and creativity. But great session, guys. That was great.
Thanks.
I
That's good.
did not expect any of that, which is how the best Avatar Legend sessions go.
100%.
All right. Excited to see what happens next week. You guys are just use a moment of balance and turn home my good as well. You know, that's all you got to do. There you go.
Unfortunately, the other person that Haru has theirs, but
Well, May, you also have yours too. So
it's true.
spotlight.
I mean, we
Yeah.
don't have to keep sustaining.
Maybe we should
Just
save it for
spamming.
another big problem.
Maybe like
Yeah, right.
I don't know, like maybe I don't know, like May's shoelaces are tied together and nobody can get them undone. She's got to use her moment of balance.
That is.
Because otherwise she'd fall over. You know,
We're in
it's a
the
moment.
shoelaces.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening, folks back home. Be sure to tune in next week to see what the deal is with Homai. Listen to our other show, Tales of Izura. I'm not really in that anymore. I left permanently.
That's not true.
but,
Don't
that's
lie to the
not
audience.
true. It's not true. I'll be back. We'll
Also,
figure out what's going on with Jared.
Tales of
Oh,
Izura has caught up with Scars of Disorder in terms of episode count.
We have, yes.
Yeah. We
Both
need to get back ahead. We need to do something. I'll do something to Johnny or something. Gonna slow
All
down.
right, okay.
Whoa, whoa.
All right. Love you folks for listening back at home. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
What's the
Bye.
deal with Homai?
I
Later, cat gators.
Say it.